Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I will be planning the week of October 26th to November 1st. I can't believe we're in November. And I will be using my 110 and million A5 wide inserts. So these are the undated ones, and I actually turned them into an hourly planner. So yeah, and she actually Cynthia from 110 and million recently just released a dated version for 2021. I'm checking on the website right now, and there's just the rainbow and unicorns, which I got, and then the 1 ton of pink. There's only like less than 10 away left. So, and they're the sets with the cover and the stickers and the keychain. Not the keychain, the clip, the paper clip. But I didn't get them as a bundle. I just got the planners itself. But yeah, there's just the two designs left, less than 10, but I believe she is restocking the planners. So yeah, it'll be in December or late December. So yep. And I am using the kit Witch Please from Scribble Prints Co. So this is an older kit. I had this from last year when I received, I believe, the random pull. So yeah, and the sticker, like, since it's been sitting for so long, it's not really the best quality at the moment. So yeah, it wasn't like sticking properly. And also I wanted to use day covers, but unfortunately the inserts are a little too short for and 1/2 inch for the spacing of the day covers from Scribble Prints Co. But if you have Caress Press like a sticker kit, her date covers fit perfectly in it. So yeah. So what I did for my planner for the weekly view, so I actually, since this is dotted in the columns, I just made each two rows an hour. So I start from 8 a.m. to 11 p.m., which is pretty good. I can actually start it earlier, but I usually don't do much in the morning other than eat breakfast and nothing important that I really want to mark. So yeah, I just usually mark from 8 a.m. to 11 p.m. because I usually am a little more of a night owl. But recently I am filming this on a Wednesday and editing this also on a Wednesday on the same day. And I don't know, I woke up at 7 a.m. because I went to sleep so early yesterday. So I'm pretty sure my sleep schedule randomly just got back on track. So I'm not even sure, but yeah. So here I like to write it down, or write out the hours. I could create a sticker for it, but there is a little bit of a discrepancy between the spacing, because it's not 5 mm spacing or 5 millimeters spacing. So I'm not too sure if it's like a printing error or a design error. But yeah, I just like to write it out, and it actually condenses the bulkiness, because even though I already have a sticker there on both sides, so I don't know. I might create one, but that's a little tedious to create. So I am using rose gold with this kit, because if you don't, previously, I think she still does this, but Andrea, when she marks out the ultimate kits or in the mini kits, she has a label that ultimately is like tells which is which, and she usually picks the foil color that best suits the kit. So it was rose gold, so I just ended up sticking with rose gold. I mixed in my rose gold, Girl Boss Banner rose gold, and then a little bit of Scribble Prints Co.'s rose gold, but that's more pinkish than true rose gold, so I didn't mind, and I don't mind mixing foils. So yeah, so I did use the quote box on the sidebar, and then I did have a bunch of things to do this week, and it was quite busy. I had 2 exams in a paper that was the bane of my existence. That's why I didn't have a video up on Monday, so I'm hoping to catch up. And I apologize, I didn't have much videos going on. Like 2 weeks ago, I only had 1 video up, and then last week I didn't post on Friday. Just this paper is... I'm officially done with it. I submitted it yesterday, and I can breathe now, honestly. So yeah, so for the sidebar, I did put down the this week header and then a checkbox And this kit is the older format. She recently reformatted to include the glitter headers, which I'm pretty excited about. So yeah. And I guess I'm marking down my dinner schedule. So I've been actually highlighting the 7 p.m. or 7 to 7:30 area to mark out my dinners. And if I have lunch, I'll just mark it during that time. But yeah, I really like the look of it. It doesn't really call for a sticker. I just write it in the shaded area, and that's when I know that's dinner time. And I do eat dinner with my parents, not my brother, because he's a loner. He likes to eat by himself in his room, so I don't care. But anyway, I did mark out my lunch for Wednesday. I honestly don't remember what I ate for Monday and Tuesday for lunch. I do, but I don't know what time I ate it. But I had a lot of things to mark on Monday and Tuesday, so I chose not to mark it. So I did order some tacos since my parents aren't home and I'm pretty much home alone and I don't feel like cooking for myself, so I ordered takeout. And now I'm putting down my work hours. So what I like about this, that it's also dotted, it's like allows me to line things up and gives me like that freedom of not necessarily having that hourly look, but also giving me that creativity to use my sticker kit, the sticker kits that I currently have. So yeah, and also my Thursday schedule actually changed. My supervisor just messaged me before their closing. So yeah, my shift is now from 9 to 2 on Thursday, but I already filmed this, so whatever. And here I'm marking out my videos. So I am going to post one today, which is the one you're watching right now. And then I will have my daily plan with me and then my November monthly. And also I did something really crazy in my daily planner. If you don't know, I use the EC Daily Duo, but I will be putting it in somewhere that I wanted to do ultimately, but I wasn't even sure like if I should take the really big plunge to do it. So I ended up doing it, and I'm pretty happy that I can take it in and out. So you can watch tomorrow's video about what I'm talking about. So I did mark down that it was also payday because I did get not financial aid, my scholarship dispersed on Monday. So it refunds on Tuesday. The benefits of working for the bursar's office is that I get to know when my refunds get issued. So yeah, my refund got issued on Tuesday and then it goes into my account by Friday. So yeah, I got a scholarship that I never applied for, but it's part of my program, so I'll take it. So yeah, and then that's why I marked payday, but technically it's not a true payday. But I do budget that amount, so I do put it in each of my categories that I currently have. And I don't know, would you guys still like to see my budget videos? Let me know in the comments down below. I kind of stopped after like August because I really blew through my budget and I kind of felt ashamed to show it. So yeah. So now finishing off my sidebar, I did put down a piece of washi to break up the checkbox and my habit trackers. So what I'm tracking now is my no spends and my reading because I legit read through 3 books within the weekend, and yeah, I want to track it. And my goal is to read 20 books, and so far I read 8 books already. So yeah, I'm pretty excited about that. Because I usually don't read much, but I'm actually reading on my phone, which is on the Kindle app, or the Kindle app on my phone. Yeah, I really like romance and action, so yeah. I actually started a new book, which is Bound by Honor. So yeah, it's pretty interesting. I got through the first few chapters, so yeah. If you like to read more about it, you can, but I haven't got into the first book that much, so yeah. So now getting back to the plan with me. So on Tuesday, I kind of went out of order, so I started on Tuesday because that was fresh in my memory. So I started at the bottom, and I pretty much slept really early because I was working on my paper for almost like the past 2 days, and yeah, that pretty much drained me, and I was just like, go, go, go. I gotta finish this paper. It wasn't like a big paper per se, but it's kind of stressing me out because the requirements wasn't even specified as much. So I really wanted to make sure that I provided the answers that, or provided the answers correctly in a way that is written out effortlessly. Or no, I don't even know what I'm saying anymore, but yeah. Pretty much she was grading on effort and competency, so I tried my hardest, and I hope I fulfilled that requirement. So yeah, I did wake up a little earlier also on Tuesday because the paper that I have due that day, she did have a Zoom call, so it's my seminar in business management class. So yeah, so she had a Zoom meeting at 10 a.m., so I marked it right there. And then I also had a USPS pickup, so if you had any, all open orders are currently shipped, so they would have picked it up yesterday. And I'm sorry if you don't have any, if it's not scanned. I don't know, my post office doesn't scan things ultimately as fast as I think they would, but yeah, but they were picked up yesterday. So if you received a notification on Monday, they were supposed to get picked up on Monday, but the person that picks up, I don't know his schedule, so he just comes when I request at least 3 times, but I don't know, it's fine. He's the only one that does the pickup, and I'm used to him, so it's okay. So I did use a half box, and I turned it vertically, so then I just work on paper, because I pretty much worked on it for a few hours, but before dinner time, I officially submitted my paper, and called it a day. So yeah, and I also had an exam, a midterm, that I had to work on as well as the paper. So I first finished the paper, and then I completed my exam, and then submitted it, and then went to sleep early because I needed a break. So I did end up using the double back scene because I didn't really like the scene as much. So I just covered it with the half box vertically, turned vertically, just to write working on my paper. So I also used these Paper Muse Crafts study session character stickers. So this is pretty cute, and that was legit me crying because I didn't know what I was doing with the paper. But yeah, and then on Tuesday you could see how happy I was working on that paper. But yeah, I was trying my best, and I hope I succeeded. But usually my assignments previously would get 25 out of 25, so this is worth 50 points, which is 20% of my grade. I don't even know anymore. So I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just going to leave it as is and hope for the best. And I'm sorry this is out of frame, but at the bottom of Monday, I wrote down that I was reading, or I finished 2 of the books out of the series, so I'm reading the Beautiful series. I forgot by who. Let me see if I can check right now. And I totally messed up the writing, so I had to get a new label just to rewrite it. Let me see. Oh, Christina Lauren. So I believe there was, she has, there's 2 authors that write this series. So yeah. And then Monday is also Dancing with the Stars. So yes, I took a break from writing my paper to watch Dancing with the Stars, but I still was working on it while watching it. So I can multitask. I like multitasking while watching a video. I don't know. It makes me concentrate more on both things, but I like to have background noise when I'm working on something, if that makes sense. But yeah. So then I also got 2 packages, and I also took a nap because I was pretty exhausted. I don't know. And then Monday was pretty exhausting, and then Tuesday I was just like, go, go, go. And I finished everything that I needed to do, so I was pretty happy with that. And the spacing was a little weird, and I didn't know how to space it properly, so I ended up lowering the nap time sticker or label down to 5 p.m., but I actually took a nap during 4 to 6, so I ended up just putting my Amazon label, I received a package from Amazon, and also got my Scroll Prince Co. subscription, so I just put it at the empty spaces. But for Monday at the top, I just left it as is because I kind of didn't mind that it was empty there. So then, I'm already ahead of my video. That's impressive. But for the sidebar, I'll just talk about the sidebar now. But I wrote down that I had my paper due, I had my midterm. This is the midterm, the professor or the class that doesn't really do much and just tells us we have homework, just do it, and then we'll have a midterm and then just do it. So it's not really, he doesn't do well teaching online. So yeah. And then I also have a tax homework due, but that starts on Wednesday. It starts on Wednesday to Sunday, so I will probably do it on Thursday or something. And then I also needed to film and edit a bunch of videos because I have 6 videos pending, or 5 videos. I don't even know anymore. But I have this plan with me, the daily plan with me, November monthly. And then there is my Kiki K haul, and then a Wonton and Million haul, and then there is, yeah, so there's 6 videos. There's the Erin Condren holiday box. So I recently, by the time I finished filming this, I got the box and I was pretty excited. I literally jumped up and down in my lobby. So yeah. And I also messed up on writing my class. I wrote down the wrong number because they're just 2 numbers different. So I just wrote over it. And here I wanted to put that on that washi, but then I was like, that doesn't look right. So I ended up lifting the Dancing with the Stars flag and just putting a little things label there. And then I put down another little things label to mark down my packages. And then for Back to Tuesday, I did have a meeting. I didn't even realize we had a meeting because I didn't look at my Microsoft Teams before. And then he randomly just started calling, and I was like, oh, we have a meeting. So yeah. And then for Halloween, I did use the piece of washi, and then used the older version of the holiday script from SPC. And now back to Wednesday. So I did put down a to-do label or to-do header, and then a 3-heart checkbox, which is part of the weekly section. I don't know if she removed it or not. I hope she didn't. Let me see. Oh no, she moved it to the glitter headers page. I'm pretty excited. So what she did was pretty much take out, I don't even remember what she took out. But anyway, I did put down that and to mark down the 3 videos that I was filming, but technically I filmed 5 because I got my $110 million package and then my EC holiday package, so I ended up filming that as well. So I'm sorry, this video is actually late. I was supposed to post this around 5, but it's already 6 by the time I'm editing this because it took a little longer to film all the videos. I'd rather just bulk film and then bulk edit, so I apologize if this is late. But these are pretty much the videos that will be going out this week. Wednesday to Thursday, and then Friday, Wednesday to Thursday, Wednesday to Friday, and then next week I will probably have my Kiki K, my daily plan with me, and probably a weekly plan with me as well, and then the EC holiday box, and then I probably have 1 day off, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be election day because I will actually be working on election day, which is pretty exciting. I will be working as a poll worker, with my dad, so yeah. And then I also, since it is a day off for me, I also put down the script right on the bottom of the full box. And I also did trim up the full box a little because it was covering where I wrote my lunch. So then for Thursday, I marked down that I also have another exam, which is my second exam for this class. And it usually starts around 5, so I marked it down. But the half box was a little too large, so I ended up just trimming it where my dinner was. And I kind of liked the look of it because it kind of stops right there. But yeah, I wrote down that it was my second exam, and I used the Paper Muse Crafts character sticker on the computer. That's pretty much me because I literally have my hand on my cheek while doing the exam. So, and then I also put down a full box, and I also trimmed the bottom of it, but I didn't trim it that well, so whatever. And it's also an EC Town Hall, and I'm pretty sure they're going to be discussing the holiday collection and the diversity, inclusion that they've been working on. And yeah, and also I believe there will be another Black Artist Collaborative again. So yeah, or it probably released. I don't know. I wasn't keeping up this week, so on any socials other than today. But yeah, and oh yeah, here I trimmed up the bottom of the full box, and I wasn't sure what I'm doing now. Oh, I was going to mark the EC Town Hall, so I used the planner, which was perfect because it looks like the EC planner. And here I'm just marking down that my Wonton and Million planners was arriving. So I believe they packaged these orders on Monday, but they don't show the shipping notification until Tuesday. So that's why I got it within 1 day, but technically it's 2 days or 1 day for transport. Yeah. So here I was just putting down the rest of the full boxes, and if I do need to trim it down, I will eventually. But for the weekends, I usually don't need to trim down much. And for Friday, I put down the kitty box because I thought it was adorable. And I do have like a tuxedo cat. I don't know exactly the breed, but she looks like a tuxedo. I have 2 of them, and then now I have a little boy that is pretty much white, and then spots of gray. So yeah. And at the bottom of Friday, I did mark down that it was 8 weeks until Christmas, even though it's Halloween technically this week. But yeah, I'm pretty excited about Christmas because that means 2020 is almost over, and this train wreck can just go goodbye. So yeah, and I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, here I just trimmed up a piece of checkbox, and then I put it at the top, but I actually wanted to put it at the bottom, so I ended up putting it there to mark down that it was daylight savings. And I'm sorry, this is out of frame. So yeah, this is pretty much the full spread. I used rose gold foil, and also for the empty spaces of where I put work on paper, I thought it was too plain, so I trimmed up those smaller strips of the 15mm washi overlays, and then just paste it there. So yeah, and then here I'm marking the Masked Singer on Thursday, because I usually watch it the day after, because I don't watch commercials as much. I don't have the patience for it. So yeah, so this is pretty much the spread. I hope you guys enjoyed this plan with me. I will see you guys next time. Bye!